too many?
Yes.
Where is it? Jina gani?
Stacy ndio alituma.
Ndio atume haiko. It's not there. Atume tena.
Mwambie atume tu. Asikuje kutuma. Haijafika.
Send again. It's not there. So, sasa huyu akimaliza, sasa uta download hii.
Yeah.
Download. Utafungua kuja kwa download.
Nenda ndio.
Bali na scan for viruses. Sasa ikiwa kuja hivi just download.
Si inaingia kama
ndio hii itakuja hapa. So it's downloading there. Kimaliza hapo. Kimaliza hapo. Kumaliza ku download. This thing will come like this. So you just click on it.
Yeah.
And it will open. See you? Yeah, so this is the next one. If it's not there, then you click on this hapa, uende kwa downloads.
Yeah.
Then you should be able to get it. Utaipata in that order.
Yeah.
So tunamaliza nani? The transformer. Then enda kwa the next one. So this one just open. Wakati unataka kuweka ule jamaa anaweka watu so that you're not seen. Wakati unataka ku change ule jamaa anataka naweka watu. Like you see now, amegeuza view so that people do not see what you're doing here. And then you also do something here.
Kwa nini ime connected hapa?
No, bado connected bado. I'm still connected bado. I'll connect it.
So ndio hii hapa.
Nataka nifunge zote baki tu moja so that we don't have any issue. Si ndio? Funga tu zote, you have only one email. Mimi nakuaga na zote.
Hiyo. Sifunge hiyo.
Sio hiyo. Here. So you just go back to the inbox and download, see you? And then I have so many things on. Let me also try to reduce whatever is on this screen, whatever is not necessary, and close all tabs. Close all tabs. And make our issues mingi. Very few things. I think you're almost there.
Kwa mingi.
Normally how can I look up things?
Kwa mingi sana.
Aka kalako unakaona hivi. This one is powerful bwana. In your history. I want to leave that all the times. Your registration link tutakuwa naonyesha once in a while. I think the rest PowerPoint unaleta shida, so we are using the other one, WPS, and just leave everything in order.
Hii kutametoa hiyo imebaki.
Imebaki ndio imetosha. Okay. So ni watumia. Hii ni gani? Facial recognition imekuwa. Smart energy meter imeshafanya. So it's that one, ndio. Kwake ikuwe full screen hizo.
Nataka kumsaidia. Hiyo haya connect. Na hii nataka ndipo.
Okay. Na afanya timing. Nikupe mtu kufanya timing.
Sasa ndio anafanya.
Please. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Okay, we start now. Good afternoon. David Karanja from Meru National Polytechnic. and Ravto Limited Company.
Give us a minute as we project your slide. Thank you. You can continue now.
Yes, I'm David Karanja from Meru National Polytechnic, presenting for you Transformer Vandalization Protector and Ravto Limited Company. And as you can see to the at our background there, we have been encountering problems of transformer vandalization in our nation. As you can spot there at Standard newspaper, we lost 78 million for the past 5 months, as you can see at the Standard. And according to the Energy PF's Energy Alex Washira, on February 11, he said that 2022-2023, they lost 20 billion Kenya shillings. That is a big challenge that we have been facing. As you can see in our next slide there, people have been facing problems like lack of electricity at our homestead, which may cause maybe there are people who are sick and they are using oxygen at their home. People lost life there during maybe vandalism when they intrude the transformer. They don't know the dangers of that transformer, but they attempt to steal. What comprises the transformer? It comprises of various things like oil, which are very expensive. That's why they use it to cook chips. And then the solution here, we have a transformer vandalization, the system here. It have a solar system. And as you can see here, we have a casing of the transformer. We have the sensor that is going to sense the intruder. And we have a control panel. We control system of the transformer. Maybe I can demonstrate to you and see how it is working. Yes, it is making a call. Then we can proceed to the next slide. So cost of the model, you can see the prototype development costing 280,000, piloting costing 400, marketing costing 400, other expenses costing 200, total cost of the project costing 1,280,000. Next slide. As you can see, prototype development, it costing 280, which is very 250, which is very cheap compared to one transformer that is costing 1 million, and marketing costing 200, other expenses 200, and then proposed sale expenses costing 350, gross profit costing 100, sale expenses costing 80,000. Next slide. How to market my product. Target consumers are KPLC, the Kenya Power Limited Company, Rolec, Kengen, and Traco. Will market my product through innovation conference such as this one, World Skills competitions, TVET competitions, through social media, FB, YouTube, TV station platform, and Twitter. Ravto Limited Company, this is the format of the management. It will have 2 directors with equal shares. We are going to have 1 supervisor, 2 technicians, and supporting staff. Thank you. Any question?
Is there a question from audience? And the judges? Oh, yeah. It's okay.
Okay, thanks for the presentation.
You're
My
welcome.
question is about the sensor. You
Yes.
are using an ultrasonic sensor. Unfortunately, an ultrasonic sensor senses anything, an object, a person, a bird flying by. Now, how will you substantiate it is a bird, it is somebody doing vandalism?
Thank you. That's a good question. Ultrasonic is used to sense motion sensor. But for now, according to the small budget that I had, the ultrasonic is cheap compared to pressure sensor. In future, if I will be given a chance to pilot or get sponsorship from various companies, I'm going to use pressure sensors, as you use the pressure sensor at the cock of the transformer or weight sensor. Thank you.
Thank you for your project.
Yes.
What is the safety measures of your project? The safety measures of the transformer?
Yes, thank you. The safety measures of transformer are like here. You see, we have regulated our voltage. It can't kill you. Here, we haven't designed a project that is going to kill people. We have designed a project that is going to electrocute ile mstuko kidogo, not killing you, and then sending the signal to the authority. Maybe ile time utashika kidogo usikie imekutingiza kidogo, then utaachilia. The current flowing is, the voltage is 200. Yeah.
From the judges? Kindly.
Welcome. Yes.
Put on mic, Doc.
So I've seen the target market, it is including Kenya Power,
Yes.
among others.
Yes.
So you said you have not piloted, have you?
Not yet.
Not yet piloted.
Yes.
So have you collaborated with those target market customers? Have you collaborated with any?
I haven't collaborated, but I have presented the project to the PS of Energy, and I presented it to one of the director of Kenya KPLC. So I haven't got the feedback yet to pilot the project or to start the project.
So it was actually presented for consideration. Is it for funding or what?
Not funding, is our PS, TVET, who saw it at our institution and said, maybe this is a good solution. And we went to her office, and she called the PS, Alex Washira, to come and see the project together with the directors of KPLC. But up to that, for now, we are still waiting the feedback. They just wanted to see how it is working. They say that it's a good project, but for now, they say that by the end of this year, they're going to give us the feedback, but not yet. Yeah, we're still
because
waiting.
I know if you have actually presented, they'll
Yeah.
be able to test and find out if it is suitable, is when and now it can proceed. Otherwise, I think that is what I wanted clarity.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Okay, a quick one.
Yes.
Do you have any licensing for this work?
Yes, we have just patenting. or
Licensing.
licensing.
Do you have any standards you're following to have this transformer accepted, even by the target markets? The standards, the KEBS standards and licensing.
For now, not yet, but according to, for now, we are still following up of our patent, because we are finalizing on it. Maybe by next 2 weeks, we're going to have our own license.
Okay, that's all. The next is Mike Frank. Where are you? Mike? Mike, hayuko? Hiyo sound yangu inaenda nje. Nini? I'm asking, Mike is allowed? Yes. Mike Frank.
It should be PowerTech,
Okay.
but they used my email to submit. So it's
PowerTech Solutions.
yes, PowerTech solution. But
It's
they used
okay.
my email.
Sawa. 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 I think this one is okay.
Someone is slideshow.
Iko wapi?
Like hapa kwa slideshow. Yes. From beginning. From beginning.
Not here. It's not visible.
And it's okay. Nimekuja. Nimekuja. Yes.
Sawa.
Haiko nini? Ashike. Ushikilie. Mike.
Sorry about that. So, as I said, my names are Samuel Maina. I'm from Zitec College, and we have come to showcase our innovations. Some of them are here. Our company is known as PowerTech Solutions. It has three. We have innovated three innovations. So one of them is GSM-based waste management system. We've got a prototype here. Also a water quality monitoring system and an automatic shower system. So here also the other founders. He's Michael Kamau and he's Kennedy Kimari. So let's dive in our innovations. So there's the smart bin monitoring system. We've got the target market, whereby we are targeting people who are interested in this innovation. The smart bin monitoring system innovation, we are targeting municipalities, smart city projects like, let's say, Kansas City, and large residential complexes. Sorry. Also about the urban waste management, Rapid urbanization has led to inefficient waste management system. There's a growing demand for smart waste solution in cities, public spaces, and industries. Also, the market potential. There is a high demand for smart waste management solutions, especially in densely populated urban areas. Okay, so you can come and continue.
Good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Michael Kamau, and I'm going to take you through the water turbidity system. And as you can see, where there is the target market, it's all clear. We have the household, water treatment plants, hotels, and public water supply. Then we have the clean water access. With increasing concerns over water quality, there is a presenting need for real-time water monitoring in our homes. And then the last one is the market potential. We are dealing with the domestic and individual sectors, just to make sure that we ensure we take care of the emphasis on the growing and environment and sustainability. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon. Okay, my name is Kennedy Kemari. My project is about automatic shower using infrared sensor. So here, about the target market, we have smart home enthusiasm, accessibility, focused environments, landley hotels, and modern residential complex. Still have the smart home automation. The rise of the smart homes and the focus on the hygiene, accessibility, and water conservation, and also to conserve energy. The last one is about the market potential, expanding smart home market and increasing consumer interest at their conveniences.
So on our next slide, here we have the product overview.
Time out.
Sorry. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, presenters. Any concerns from the audience? Never with a question. Kindly, if you have 0 or 2 presentations, unless you find a way of fixing them in the 5 minutes, it can be difficult for you. Questions? Any judges? Yes, Daktari?
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Despite the fact that we could not actually see the you displaying the prototypes and everything, so you concentrated on the summary. So I don't know, maybe you didn't plan well. I don't know whether the others are still there, because we're working on the revenue model and also the strategy for the marketing. So I don't know whether it is there.
Okay, thank you, Daktari. Thank you for your presentation, but you needed to have known that you only have 5 minutes. So it's like you have left a lot of those things without telling us. But now even you could have summarized into just 1 or 2 sentences what is the problem and even the revenue model to your technology. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the questions. As you can see, we've got the prototypes here. We may do just a demo. So as for my case, where I live, I live here in Kawendani, whereby the walkways we've got those bins whereby they overfill and the county council, they don't know when those bins are overfilled. So you find in those overpopulated areas, they overfill and they litter the place. So in this prototype here, it has a GSM, since it's called a GSM smart bin. It has a GSM whereby once the bin is full, it automatically sends you a notification to tell you to come and empty the bin. So it's made in a way that in the code you can write the location of the bin, such that assuming it's in a bin in Kitengela whereby the people dropping the trash there, it will allow the county council to come and collect the waste. So that place isn't so littered and looking not so good. So about on the revenue part of all our innovations, we take the product costs, we add maybe 20% of producing those products, then that's how we retail our maybe prices.
Okay, thank you. Can you give them a clap? The next is Peter Obunga, Sikri. Iko wapi? Obunga uko wapi? Yeah. That is smart efficiency water management for sustainable agriculture. Is Obunga around? Yes, you. Then go. Continue. Just say to yourself.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Somebody else from Sikri. Kuja. Sete kikuja. Musaidie. It's okay.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. By the name, I'm called Peter Obunga from Sikri Technical and Vocational for the Blind and Deaf. I have an innovation entailing smart irrigation system using soil moisture sensor. Okay, the problems which I wanted to encounter is as you can see, the traditional irrigation methods often lead to over-irrigation or underwatering to the plants. So in this case, I have come to the solution by this method to introduce a smart irrigation system that uses a soil moisture sensor to automate water delivery based on real-time solution. Next slide, please. Okay. The overview of the project of the innovation. The modern agriculture faces challenges in optimizing water usage. So in this case, it will not be there, since that the water which will be irrigated into the plants will be controlled. Next slide. We have the objectives. The optimized water usage applied only then needed to reducing waste, reducing water wasted. This is where the water will only be delivered to plants when they are needed. This is when the soil moisture goes down. Next slide. How it works. The soil moisture sensor control in real time control processes sensors that data and determines when irrigation is needed. Again, in this innovation, it uses the pressure head instead of pumps. The pressure head is under a tank which controls which carries the water for irrigation instead of pumps which were installed in these other irrigations or in traditional methods of doing irrigation. And again, this saves energy required to operate the system. Where when you use pumps, it needs more energy to pump the water through the pumps. And for the tank to work effectively, or for the system to continue in its way accordingly, I decided to encourage that in whoever interested the tank to use. I increased the level of the tank to irrigate in the large area. Next slide. The prototype is as shown. We have the tank there for the water. We have the control unit. Alafu again the prototype of the plant to be irrigated. The pipes where the water for irrigation is following. Next slide. Okay, next. Another advantage we have the cost. It saves on the cost savings, where low water rails reduces the manual labor, where it will be controlled by only one manpower. Again there. Next slide. The demerits, we will get I only have the initial cost of the sensors and okay, sorry. Under conclusion, I conclude that the targeted, the estimated cost of includes in small tank and piping.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Before you conclude, your time is up. You have consumed your 5 minutes.
Okay.
Time for questions.
Yes, questions from the audience, kindly. We send questions are good because yes, we have one there. Who is going to give the microphone? Kindly. Yeah, the questions are the ones that will help your colleagues to improve on their presentation and their project. So don't shy away from asking them.
Thank you so much, fellow exhibitor, for that wonderful project. Yes. My question is very simple. I've seen that your sense is being actuated by 60% moisture content.
Yes.
In fact, I have two. One, what informs 60%? Why 60% specifically? And number two,
yes,
according to your design, I think, just tell us the distribution of the sensor in the soil, because you have to have a sample positions, maybe for a real-life application, you must have a certain separation between sensors. And what informed that distance?
Okay. Okay, to approach that, the moisture content, that 60%, since I've used the microcontroller, which is the Arduino, which is being programmed, and in programming, we do the setting of the averages. So I did it from 60% to about 80%. So if it is below 60%, it sends the signal to the sensor to open the water to the plant. The sensor. Okay, just because this one was just a prototype, that's why I've decided to use that for estimation.
Question from the judges, kindly. Oh, yeah, there's a question from the audience.
My name is Stephen from Harvest. I was asking.
Stand kindly. Your camera can, so that the camera can focus you.
Yeah. What if it rains? How will the sensor help us to? Maybe.
Sorry.
I'm asking. What if it rains? Maybe the sensor will still maybe your system will still pump the water to the rand. Secondly, what if I decided to plant lice, and yet lice needs a lot of water. The water have to flood, so that maybe I'm transplanting my lice, something like that. How will the system help us? And yet it will only work to up to 60% when providing the water to the plants or the seedlings.
Okay. For that, when you planted a plant like rice, since it needs a lot of water, you increase the percentage of the percentage that it needs to allow water to pass through, or the gap between them, you can increase it even from 60 to 100 for it to sustain that rice, since it needs a lot of water.
Okay. Judges, one question, kindly.
Thank you for your presentation, but you have read word to word, so I don't know whether this work was prepared for you, and also you needed to own your project, because if you are the one who has done it, then it did not require you to read just word to word, and then also you need to have tested so that we have the application part of it in the real life situations. So you still have a chance to improve on it. But your presentation was too much of reading word to word and also paper presentation, because we just expect you to have a pinch of your project and you identify your problem statement and the revenue. But I know you have a chance to better it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Can you give him a clap, kindly? We have started platform from Kisii National Polytechnic. Kindly come, you do presentation. Sawa.
Hello, I have a question. Has anyone comes across a school ID with the name Cynthia Gatti from Kisii National Polytechnic. Okay, I'm Miriam Awor from Kisii National Polytechnic, and I'm here to introduce you to Zipate. Zipate is a digital platform that deals with the retrieval of invaluable items. Invaluable items are items that are extremely useful. The certificates and etc. You find out that people always struggle to retrieve this document, thus leading to inefficient way of retrieving this document. It also consumes a lot of time in retrieving this misplaced invaluable documents. So this is where Zipate comes in. So Zipate is an easy-to-use platform that tends to eliminate these problems by providing an efficient way in retrieving these misplaced invaluable items. So with this product, you will be able to search your document in the platform. You'll also be able to upload an item in the platform, and you'll also be able to know the exact location where your item was uploaded. And also you can set an alert if you found that the item has not been uploaded in the platform. So this is how it works. Zipate is a web-based platform and can be accessed in any devices connected to the internet. Currently, we don't have direct competitors. So the technology we use the web technologies. For the front end, we use Bootstrap and JavaScript. And for the back end, we use Django for Python, and also MySQL for the database. And you also use geolocation for the maps, real-time mapping of locations. So our target markets are the institutions, organizations, government agency, healthcare agency, and etc. So our business model is the amount paid by those who assist in finding their lost item. It is a pay as you pick, and also advertisement. Yeah, so our business revenue model is the small amount we earn from those who pay after a successful recovery. Thank you. The project, that is the product, it is already online, so I can give you the URL. The URL is zipate.finder.co.ke, so you can take a look at it. Any question, please?
Yeah, audience, we start with the audiences. Yeah.
Yes, my name is Magdalene from Arvist. I want to know, how do you trace these IDs, or do you have people who do it for you? And then number two, if you get the IDs, how sure am I that you're not going to use them in other ways? Because documents such as the national ID are very sensitive documents, and they can be used to do crimes, and maybe it can lead the owner to problems. Can you tell me about the security of my ID?
Okay, thank you. While uploading the document in the platform, you will only upload using the name, because we don't display sensitive data like the ID number to reduce theft or crime.
Okay. From Janji? Oh, yes, there is another one. Yeah. Kindly.
Okay, thank you. My question is, suppose I have found an item and I'm not registered in your system. What I'm not registered in your system, how will I go about it? Handing over a document to you
And will you compensate the people getting the documents?
Yes. So here we don't do any registration. We only partner with the institution or organization, and also we'll be having Zipate office in various organization and institution for easy retrieval of these documents. So the items will only be uploaded in the Zipate office within an institution or any organization. And we will also be having our agents who will be uploading these documents. Not so anybody cannot upload it in the system or in the platform.
Okay, yes, there's another one there, the last one from the audience.
Okay, my question is that the biggest problem with retrieving the lost items is the cost of the, maybe let me give with the examples. I have found your phone, which may be cost 30,000. Now, it is as if you are now giving me a duty to find the owner. And also to find the owner, it requires a cost. Who will incur that cost? Even if maybe you are using the Zipate, you will find that you require bundles to upload, you require your maybe some details, your names, your statistic details not to be disclosed. Or sometimes I opt to ask for some charges so that I can upload your lost item to the Zipate. Who will incur that cost?
Thank you. Thank you. There is no charges while uploading the item in the platform. Another thing, here we don't deal with the valuable item like the phones. We only deal with the invaluable items, items that are extremely useful to us, like the national IDs, the school IDs, and etc. Some items that are invaluable, not valuable. You see, phone is a valuable item. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. My question is concerning the cybersecurity. How best can you assure us that we may not leave footprints in your system which are actually susceptible to hackers? Maybe is your system hack-proof, such that when we deploy all these valuable information, you may not. Is your system GPRS aided?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, with this my system, actually, while uploading an item in the system, we don't need you to upload any sensitive data. Like for example, for the national IDs, we don't need you to upload the ID numbers. You only upload the name that is on the national ID actually. So this will help us, and also we are planning to partner with the government to help us to reduce theft, so that when somebody tries to disclose the sensitive data, he or she will be answerable.
Okay, from judges? Yes, one question, kindly.
Okay, thank you. I don't know whether you have piloted this at the Kisii National Polytechnic.
Yeah.
But now my question is it real time?
Yeah, real-time geolocation, so that you will see the exact location and the exact time where your item was uploaded, and you will also be able to track the location using the maps. The map, you can use the live location to get to know the exact location where the item was uploaded using the live location, the direction in the maps.
Yeah, because is it purely machine-based, or it is an automation that will require human personnel? Because the gap, the problem statement should be very clear that this is what has been done, or you've said there is no competitor, but people have been losing things ever since they were born and finding them. So what is the suitability of your machine and also the affordability? Thank you.
With this platform, we are trying to eliminate the issue of manual retrieval of invaluable items manually. Like today, you will have to go to the Huduma Center to retrieve your ID, for example. So here, that is why I decided to come up with this idea of Zipate, where you will be able to retrieve your document without visiting the Huduma Center. You only need your phone and the data.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. But however, and I remember I told you yesterday, it's only that people are not aware, even maybe those who are sitting here. The search engine for lost item are there. There are actually 7 apps. What is unique? For example, there is what we call handpick, there is Paya. There are several of them that you can use. Only
Okay.
that. Or I only say that maybe you are giving information to people.
Okay, Paya, the Paya that you are talking
And
about.
they don't talk about invariable items. Because nowadays, if somebody receives an item in America, you can easily trace it through, actually, airports. Airports use that system that you are talking about,
The
like
Paya.
Spate. Like Spate, to trace people's lost items. So
Yeah.
maybe as injection, don't respond to it because it's as injection. Find something that is very unique, that could be, which can give a end start of your program. It's a very nice program, actually. I congratulate you for that. But look something unique that can give you end start in the market. 2, the concern listing by one of the judges there, and some people have asked the same. You require to do a lot of marketing so that the people uptake and that kind of a new technology to them is new. I'm calling it new, but not very new, so that they are able to uptake it. Otherwise, thank you and congrats for the same. Where is Regan Kipto from? Let's give her a clap. Regan Kipto from. Is this Olesos? Yeah, TTI. I know there are those who are having their laptops. I'll give you just an opportunity in the next few minutes so that you can also do presentation. Philip Langat, kindly resend your presentation. Na uangalie ifunguki ni kama iko kuna kitu. No, I'm saying Philip Langat. It is the same. It's that trend is not opening. So kindly resend it again. So this is a real-time what? Geographic land register. E-register. Mwalimu, you can continue. Use this one. Yes.
Good afternoon, esteemed judges and my fellow innovators. My name is Harigan Kipto from Olesos Technical. I stand here today to address a problem that has been existing for long, and this is concerning our lands. So I came up with a registry that called itself Real-Time Geographic Land Register. So this register solves a number of problems, and as you can see, the problem statement, as you see there, the management of lands has always remained to the problematic from line to line due to a number of reasons. Some of the problems that are experienced in the management of land are some, you know. Number one is pending land transfer. A number of people buys lands. Like, for example, you've come from the village and you get a small land in Nairobi and you want to buy. So the transfer of the land from the owner to you, the new owner now from the previous owner, has been a problem because a number of us, you don't know the owner of the land, but you've just heard that it is being sold, and you go sell it, you go buy it. Number two, illegal sale of land. We've brokers and cartels who come and convince us to buy the lands because they know some few information concerning these lands they are selling, and they don't provide full documentation of the land and even anything. They just want money, and after some time, you are caught of buying an illegal land. Decentralized mapping. We don't have decentralized mapping to show all the lands in our constituencies, villages, and even in our nation. Poor accessibility of owned land. So you might be owning land, but you don't know if the authority knows that you are owning the land. So real-time geographic land register, this project, it addresses a number of problems, like number one, it centralizes mapping of land. So the register gives a room for centralization of maps, of all maps of land in our nation. Number two, to come up with a system that can combine all documents required for the ownership of land. The system I've designed for registering does not only show the map, but has a room for entering unique documents like your name, title deed, ID number, that it is unique. Nobody else have it, it's only you. To facilitate faster transfer of land. This thing, it will facilitate faster transfer of land, since when you want to sell the land, somebody after you've just complete your negotiations with him, then it is immediately shown that you've changed your land. You've given it to somebody else to own. How the system works?
I'm Peter Gwadenga, and this system works by now it's web-based. Yeah, so the user can log into the system and access his or her details, where he can view the map in real-time location by use of Google Maps. Then next is the administrator panel, where there is the task for administrator for managing tasks. Then there is also the registration of land, where you can come and register your land. Then, okay, for security, people, due to some things like SQL injection, we've decided to use blockchain technology, where you can somehow your data is protected in a way that nobody can access it, because the data is decentralized, is stored in different nodes. Then, so the system security, there's the inclusion of passwords, there's limiting login attempts, and we have decided to use blockchain technology because it's transparent, it's secure, and it brings out the goodness of technology. Those who know about crypto know about blockchain. Yeah, no, also there'll be use of punch cards, where not only the administrator has complete access, but he has to have a physical punch card. Also, there's this diagram where the simple view of how the system is working, from the servers to the home page. Then the other user can view details, and the administrator manages records. So this is the budget cost for this project. And also the recommendation is the system like Ministry of Lands.
Your time is over.
Yeah.
It's okay. Any queries from the audience?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your project is, your idea is wonderful,
But my concern is the government has tried to digitalize the land registry, but it has not managed because of a lot of cartels. I don't know how your system will, because if a government with all the machineries has failed, I don't know how you'll work with your system. But it's a very good idea for land transfer and all those.
Thank you for the question. Our system is unique in only two ways. Number one, if the government will allow to use this system, it is not all about we only need those people who they are cartels to sell the land. We want like we use the unique document, like a title deed, for example. It carry only the unique information concerning your land. You cannot sell the land before informing the authority, because the system is real time. When you just sell the land, it is indicated. When you want to sell it, immediately after you've done your negotiations and you've agreed to sell the land, it is indicated that the land is owned by somebody else. Thank you.
Any other query from the judges?
Thank you very much. One, is it open source? And issues of cybersecurity, where sometimes we have issues where the server is hacked. We've had issues of servers being hacked. So in case of such issues, and even where is your whatever software, who is the server host? And who is the server host for this software? And issues of cybersecurity.
Thank you. Since I've stated that your unique document will be the one which it will be used, the unique document, the document that I own, my title deed, for example, and somebody else's title deed does not look the same. The issue of cybersecurity is that an individual could, the uniqueness of your data, as in your title deed number, will also be incorporated with your ID number and everything, that the cartels might not, those people who deal with, those people who are scammers or whatever, they cannot get all your documents. Like for example, your title deed, they might get your ID number, but not the title deed number. But the authority which will be controlling our system could not allow any trial more than 3 or 2. Like for example, that for guesswork and whatever, our system will not allow.
So adding on the cybersecurity issue, there's the blockchain technology where data is not stored in one server where it can be prone to hacking. So it's stored in different nodes where hacking it might require to hack all the servers, of which there'll be many, not just one server.
Okay. So thank you. Give them a clap. Divin and Nyaboke, where are you? With the multipurpose in baby coat. That is doormat and the wall curtain. Divin uko wapi? Nyaboke. Aya. It's okay. Ni nani? Ogo, Lema. Okay, sawa. It's okay. Yapa, natumia hizi. Namna hivyo. Nateremka na hii kuteremka, si ndio hiyo? Sawa.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Sylvester Olo from Sikri Technical and Vocational Training College for the Deaf and Blind. So I came up with an innovation of a baby coat. Because in the society outside there, a lot of people are not able to find the baby coat that is sold in the market because they are such expensive. Some of them are expensive that maybe a person which is not employed, cannot be able to access. So this kind of baby coat is made up in a unique way by using the renewable source of materials that are not of use. I only take a jerry can of 20 liter and cut it, and also a pail of a 20 liter to make the base. So this baby coat will help the baby to stand firm, maybe a baby from an age of 3 months to 12 months. That baby who is still not able to walk, stand, so that one will make the bones to be strong, to prepare him or her to walk well. Same thing, this baby coat is multi-purpose. The baby coat can be used in the market. As you sell your properties or items, you can sit on it because it has the cover part on the top. Yeah, the baby coat also can help the baby when he is tired and he wants to sleep. It can be used as a sleeping material for the baby. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Remo Seya, a student from Secret Technical Vocational College for the Blind and the Deaf. I have innovation, and my innovation is homemade shopping bag curtain and homemade wall mat. As you can see them, they're made in the color that resembles the flag of Kenya. The reason why I came up with this innovation is that I came up with this innovation to preserve the environment, because in the walnut, I used the recycled shopping bags and the plastic straws to make that wall curtain. In the wall mat, I used yarn and tapestry.
Okay, I can give a room for any question from there.
It's okay. Don't worry with them. Okay. Question from the audience? Or did not understand? You are too quick. You had some almost 2 minutes remaining. But it's okay because you are the people who have finished your presentation. It's okay. From the judges? Kindly one.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. So me, I wanted to get clarity. If you have a model for this, the business model, and also the people you are targeting. You know, you are too brief. I don't know whether it is there. And then the sustainability of it.
Okay, I'm targeting the mothers that are not able to get that that baby coat from the market, which is expensive one. This one is cheap. It is costly, just from 800 shillings. That the other one is 1,500 roughly there. So I'm targeting the poor and the needy, the special need people. Yeah.
Another question. Just to clarify or be brief, is it a baby cot, a bed, or a chair?
It serves as a multi-purpose.
It serves as a multi-purpose.
Yes.
So you want to tell me that with my 3 months old baby, I can put the baby inside that, I don't know if it is a kitanda or it is a chair. Because the way you have made it, the baby will remain standing as a Kenyan flag. You see? You need to tell us, if it is a chair, let the baby feel comfortable on that chair. And then if it is a bed, let my baby sleep comfortably, not to sleep while standing.
No.
Or to sit while standing. Because I don't see anything resembling a chair there or resembling a bed.
Okay. To clarify that, I think we had a pictorial view where the baby cot is a chair. It was there. Second one, we had a pictorial view where the baby cot is turned to be a sleeping nini for the child. Yeah. There was a pictorial view.
Okay.
Kidogo tu.
It's okay.
I have no objection with that. Yeah. My problem is, will the baby be sitting while standing or sleeping while standing?
Okay.
Because that coat that you have shown us,
Yeah.
it is portable. At least ungebeba ulete hapa, udemonstrate, because wenye wameona surely inakaa kama shimo. So hatujui mtoto analala ndani ya shimo ya hiyo jerrycan vile umeite ya jerrycan. Or hatujui mtoto anakaa ndani ya jerrycan, because it does not resemble a chair. So that innovation is not bad, but go and work on it like seriously.
Okay, thank you. Give him a clap. Give them a clap. Those who have laptops, kindly, I want to give you a chance so that you can also. Anybody else? Ana presentation yake iko kwa laptop? How many? It's okay. It's okay. I can see all of you. So you are from? Yes? Which one? Nyeri. You follow immediately after this presentation, tuenda kwa Nyeri. Auro nitampanga, tutatoka kwa hilo tuende hivyo mpaka tumalizie. Don't worry of anything. So kindly come to assist. When you start your show. It's okay. Slide show. From beginning. continue. Start. Endelea.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Cindy Alum from the Kisumu National Polytechnic. We are here with our innovation, which is recycling of waste product into sustainable constructive materials. The first thing, our products are made of plastic, purely plastic, and these plastics, they come from our environment. Our environment is full of plastic that are littered everywhere, so we decided to come with a way of how we can put this plastic into something that are useful to the society. So number one, we are making these chairs and the construction materials. So the chairs, what we have identified the problem that we have in the environment is that our plastic, we need our environment to be clean, and we are targeting schools together with the construction sites. Like in Kisumu, we have construction of affordable houses. So we are targeting that place at the end of the day because it's a big company that is being worked on. Our next, okay, the next solution of our innovation, this seat, as we can see, it is durable. It is hard enough. It can hold. The people can sit on it. It can take long. It is lightweight. Even if it is used in schools, the kids can move because kids likes moving. They can move with it, and in case of an incident, the kid want to carry it somewhere, it is portable for them. They can do that easily. Another thing, it is very cheap compared with the ones that we have in the market. This one we sell it at around 500, but the one in the market are about 800, 700. But this one, it is cheap compared with the other one that you have in the market. Our marketing strategy, we've done research. We've seen that schools are being built every now and then, and the kids are rising. We have many students, many kids in the nursery schools, even those in the lower schools. So we are targeting those places. Then we market through, we've come up with a way of building social media platform that we make sure we create awareness of these our seats because it is something that is still new in the market. So we are trying to spread the awareness of this seat. Then the other thing is about how we can scale this our product. It is still something that is coming up. And for example, us in Kisumu, we have that construction that is going on right now. So we need to make sure we provide them with the vents that they need because we can even make the cabros that are there. Like you see those ones are made of concrete, but this one of ours is made of purely plastic. So we want to provide them with these vents and the cabros and many other materials that we can make out of plastics because plastics is, as long as we have the modeling system, we can make many different things. Then if we check the market that is there, a lot of competition is happening right now, but we are trying to compare it with the other one. Ours, we need to make sure we are ahead of the other one that is in the market already. So this one will make sure it is cheap. If you compare the price, at least someone can bargain with the price and decide to pick the one that we have. Then it is also long lasting. If we expose it to sun, it can take time. Without that, then it has if you put it in maybe rain, it can stay there without anything that is happening to it compared to those ones that we have, those of wood. Of wood, you're not supposed to leave it there outside for long. Otherwise, it will spoil within a short period of time. Then if we check our source of revenue, our institution is the main source of our money that we come up with this project because it is the one that helps us to make this thing, help us with the fund to make this project, all of it. But as time goes by, when we're trying to scale it to the bigger market, we are trying to at least get some grants, apply for maybe some arambes because it is something that will spread in the bigger market in the nearby future.
Okay. On pricing strategies, we are targeting, when you are selling these our chairs, on all sales, we sell one at 500, and on retails, we sell one at 700 Kenya shillings. And then when we go to self-focusing, forecasting. Actually, we are aiming to sell these around 3,000 chairs to the government to supply them to the public schools, mostly for the ECD kids. And also we are aiming to sell 1,000 chairs to the private schools and around 500 chairs to the NGOs which support some schools in our county. And on the matter of costing, our chair, when we see it here, it's actually very cheap. And on expenses, on the expense, around 250 for the total expense. But when you sell, you'll sell one at 700, of which that means probably you'll have a profit of 450.
Your time is up.
Any question?
Question from the audiences, kindly.
Yes.
Yes, give the audience there. Nyeri, where is Nyeri Polytechnic? Come with your laptop.
Okay, thank you very much. Now that you say that the chair is actually made of plastics, I would kindly request the lady to sit on it so that we can test the stability of this chair.
Can you see? It's durable.
It's okay.
Can also stand on it.
Any other question? There's a question there.
Yes. Any other question from the audience? It's not compacted.
Okay, I'm Onyango Jacqueline from Harvest. So you are trying to manage waste, right? And the chair that you are making, it is made from the plastics. So after, like, ukitumia kitu sana kuna wakati itafika, you want to do away with the product. So tukimaliza tunaweza tu tuitupe.
Okay, thank you.
Alafu, another question. Nimesikia mnasema unataka kitu kama kids, mmeongelea about kids, si ndio? And your chair doesn't have a handle. I won't advise my kid to use that chair, because anaweza fall na umie. Ya tatu, you are saying that your chair, it costs 700. Ukienda kwa super, the same, though not that design, but chairs za watoto zina cost only 400 shillings. So that one it is a bit expensive.
Okay, thank you. The first question, this is plastic, and the plastic, the ones that you're using right now are the recycled one. So even if you have used it, it is durable, it can last long years, but with time it can also spoil. So in case of spoilage, we can take it back. It can also be recycled because it is the plastic, and the plastics, they are non-biodegradable in the environment, right? So we can recycle them back into another useful product.
Okay, to the third question that you have asked concerning the prices. I don't know which supermarket you have gone and you have seen the price of the chair to be 400 Kenya shillings. Because for us, we have done the investigation, the research, and we have found that the price is 700, and ours is totally different. So I don't know where you have gone.
Yes, just one more from the audience. Kindly one, because of time, let's have one.
Thank you very much. Let us, as you present about your plastic chair, are you aware that the plastic industry presently is congested with so many people producing plastic items? Will it be sustainable in that space? Will you be able to make money? Yes? Because it could be a very good prototype, but will it compete in the market of plastics? Thank you.
Okay, we can compete with in the market because we've done a research. We've seen that if you compare with the other one, ours is longer lasting and it is harder than the one in the market. So if you compare the two seats, the other one is a bit light. So you may want to take that one that will last long with you. So that is why we are suggesting this one of ours.
Okay, one more question from Benjanjis.
Okay, that's so nice.
From Benjanjis, kindly. Just one question.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. So, I don't know because it was short. It's like I never saw the revenue model.
Source of revenue.
Yeah, the revenue model.
Okay. Our revenue model, we've said it's mainly our institution as from now. But with time, as we plan to scale it into a bigger company outside the bigger market, we are planning to apply for some grants or maybe some around base to help us do big market. We have right now institution as per now.
Okay, thank you. Can you give them a clap? So the next one is from Nyeri National Polytechnic. Phase shifter fitted with a special programmable logic controller. This is Peter Farandi. So.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Faraday from the Nyeri National Polytechnic. I've got a project here called Phase Shifter, fitted with a programmable logic controller that is controlling the whole project here. Now, how my project is working is that it's shifting power from one phase to another when there is an interruption or when it detects something to do with wind or solar. So my project here it's programmed in such a way that when the power is for the solar is seen, your company or your home, it will use just the solar power. Now, when it continues using the solar power, it can detect a weed or something to do with the weed. It will just shift from weed to the solar power. Now, the problem that I'm solving in this project is that, nowadays the KPLC bills are so high, and we are trying as much as possible to make KPLC the last option. So what do? We just use the natural product that nature has given us. Like for instance, the green energy solar is very much available, the green energy solar. And the second one is the use of the windmill power. It's very readily available to us that it needs no cost when operating or when paying the bills. Now, necessarily what's happened, when you have just installed your product in your company or at home, it will just be detecting what is happening. It will just be shifting from one phase to another. When it automatically detects there is a change in wind or change in solar power. Now, my project is basically trying to make the KPLC the last option here that we can use, so that making the Kenya Power here the last option, it will minimize the cost that will incur into your home. Now, my project, how I have programmed it, is that the PLC here, programmable logic controller, fitted with a LCD liquid crystal display, it will just be detecting. It will just be detecting that when you are using solar power, it senses that there is a wind that is occurring in the surrounding. It will just shift. It will not even notice. It will just shift at your home or a company, you'll be using the solar power or windmill power. Now, when the wind is gone, it shifts back to solar. Now, when when there is no solar, or when there is no wind, your project or the project that I've installed in your home, it will go back to the Kenya Power Limited company. That is why we are trying to make the KPLC the right option because of the cost that it comes with the KPLC. Yeah, thank you. Can give room for questions now.
Yes, there is one at the end. Thank you too.
Thank you so much. Maybe I just needed to remind you, maybe you didn't finish presenting, but let me ask my question. My question is, I heard you saying that, is it really phase shifting? Because if talk of phase, it's a very different thing.
So,
You're simply shifting from one power source to another. So, for example, you're using wind power and solar power.
Yeah.
So I have a question. In fact, too, imagine of this scenario. There's solar, there's a lot of the sun. It's a clear sky.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you have wind.
Yeah.
And such a system, logic dictates that you are going to install a system that can surface, that can supply the power you need, for a solar system that can supply the power you need. Why should I shift to wind and yet solar can do that without interruption? And another thing, I want to know, for a seamless transition to occur, without me noticing even my light bulb flickering, what kind of technology are you using? Or you have some kind of a backup, a standby backup, maybe in form of a battery or energy storage, so that that's the only way it can facilitate that transition. But saying that you are going to shift it, if you look at that time delay of electricity flowing, of electrons flowing, I think you can actually plot it. It is so fast. You can't do that seamlessly. There must be some flickering. So, put that clearly. How are you realizing seamless transition?
Okay, thank you. Now I need to remind you that my phase shifter here is an automated one. It's an automatic. It works automatically. Now, for instance, where there is solar power or the green energy, for instance, you are using the green energy, and it detects there is some weeds that have come in your company. You are not the one to go and shift it manually. It will shift automatically, taking advantage of the weed that is surrounding your company. Now I believe that your question is answered a little bit better. Yeah.
No, I'll just see you some other time.
Yeah.
For the interest of time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. From Benjanji's one.
Thank you for your presentation. And I don't know whether this has been tested.
Yeah, it's tested.
So you should be able to give us the efficacy of the same. And I'm just wondering how you will be able, as the other participant was asking, how it will be able to detect, how, even if it is automated, what is the detection level, and which are these gadgets that are there you're using to help you dictate, so that it shifts now from using the normal Kenya power and to wind and even to the solar, and at what rate?
Okay. Now my project here the heart of the project actually is the PLC that I've fitted it here. The programmable logic controller fitted with the LCD for your observant. That is the one that is making the shift to shift automatically, even you without noticing. I have programmed it in the rate of that it will be shifting at a rate of maybe 2 seconds after the Kenya power rate is gone. It will go back to the solar system that you have already backed up, the green energy. Yeah. To shift in a matter of seconds, you not even notice because it's being helped by the PLC here.
Okay.
Have you given us the revenue model? The revenue model for your project.
I can't get your question.
The profit. It's the profit. Revenue is same as profit model. What do you anticipate to get from your project? That's what he's asking.
Okay. I'm targeting the big industries right now. And what I'm targeting is that it will be used by the big industries in their daily basis, because you know the big industries, they use electricity so much, and that electricity, they incur some cost from the electricity. So they just be using the artificial, the natural energy that we are given by nature, so that they eliminate the KPLC power out.
Although you can make it better to ensure that you have the cost of production, maintenance, and now the costing, so that you give us the profits. That's what we were asking.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. However, one suggestion for your model, check what Kenya Power do. Have you ever heard of something called the VFD? That changes when Kenya Power want to change power rating from maybe 2-phase to 3-phase, like that. Then you can see how you can synchronize it in your system, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So let me go to the other hinge. Anybody with a laptop here, mwisho kabisa? The first row. The first column. No. Second column. But when you are here, I will count when you are here. Yes. I think Kenya Forestry Service. Kindly come. Come forward with your laptop. Kisi, you have one. You still have one, eh? Mtangoja tu. Nakuja kwenu. Yeah. Who else has a laptop issue there, the other side? The same row? You are from which institution? Yes? On the source you have at least presented. Watch our wengine present. You represent obvious. And this other? Yes, which? Nairobi TTI, isn't it? You are next. Utangoja sasa. Yes, kindly. Is this? No, it's okay.
One for the sodium
Yes, tutarundi hapo. Ngara kana laptop. Sawa. It's okay. Yes, it's okay. Ngoja kidogo tutaendelea.
Have you said it hasn't? It's not detecting still? Okay, there.
It's okay.
Okay. Ladies?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are the Kenya Forestry College students. My names are Maureen Murithi.
And I'm Brilliant Jepto.
Our main project is the use of sodium polycrylates to increase water retention in the soil in dry areas. Our main thematic area is sustainable agriculture, green energy, and environmental innovations. So our customer problem solution is high water evaporation in the arsal area, need for increase in the forest cover to mitigate climate change, environmental pollution.
Under the high evaporation in the arsal areas, as you all know, the Saharan desert moves towards us 1 kilometer each year. And by the use of the specimen of 5 meters by 5 meters, we are going to cover it by 1.8 kilometer each year. And the need of increase of the forest cover to mitigate climate change. You all know that there is this presidential act of the 15 billion to plant 15 billion tree cover in Kenya. Now, using this sodium polycrylate, it is going to help us achieve the 15 billion presidential act, as we are going to plant them using the dry. Okay. This sodium polycrylate is going to help us achieve the 15 billion act, as the sodium polycrylate has the ability to hold water over a long period of time. You don't need to water your plants any time. You can water once in a month, or even you can go for a long journey and leave it for 3 months or even 6 months without watering. The sodium polycrylate has that ability because it holds water. This sodium polycrylate is obtained from the old mattresses and even from the diapers.
Our market opportunities are fighting desertification, achieving the presidential directive of planting 15 billion trees before 2032. Our main also market opportunity is greening the urban area through planting of house plants. Our company overview is Kenya Forestry College, Silviculture and Desert Combatification and Innovation Company. Our main tools and machines used are mattress chopper, container, assorted silviculture tools. The mattress chopper is to enhance us to reduce the waste product from the mattresses to help us to plant our crops using the soil and the mattress waste, such that we use a ratio of 100 grams to 2 kg soil.
Did you know that in Kericho, we have attained the 23% tree cover of the Presidential Act, only the 7% remaining, so as we can reach the 30% of the county government's achievement. So we have our revenue model. As you can see, the material cost for 1,000 pots, for 1,000 pots, 1 pot costs 200. As you have calculated, it is equals to 200,000. The soil per ton, and considering the transport cost and all those, gives us the 1,500 shillings. The plant at 10 bob and 1,000 plants give us 10,000. 10 Mondays, you give them 500 each day, gives us 5,000 per week. The maintenance per Monday gives us 2,500, and the subtotal is 219. But the current market cost of the production of 1,000 plants, right now it is sold at 400. So we calculated, and their total came to 400. And seeing our subtotal there up, it is 219. So our expected profit is 81,000. Thus gives us a profit.
Our management team is from the Chief Conservator of Forest, because our school is based on a government institution. Any question?
Okay, thank you. I'm Lakat Abraham from Olesos Technical. My question is sodium
Polycrylate.
sodium polycrylate, is it environmental friendly?
Yes, it is environmental friendly because after a while it will still decompose and it has no effect to the soil.
On addition to that, we did our test and found out that we did using a litmus paper, the red litmus paper retains its color and the blue litmus changes from blue. This sodium polycrylate is not acidic, but when you add with water, it becomes acidic, slightly acidic, that is between 6 to 6.5. Thus, it doesn't have any effect to the soil.
So won't it change the soil pH?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yes? From the judges? Or there's, oh yeah, there's one more.
I'm Stevie from Harvest. I was asking, masema ya chemical inaitwaje? Sodium
polycrylate.
Hiyo jina ni ngumu, lakini lakini uki-add hiyo nini, hiyo chemical kwa mchanga, how will it attract the rain so that ndio italinia hizo plants zetu zipate zimee? Juu hadi ukiweka hiyo chemical, hiyo sodium polycrylate kwa mchanga na bado hatuna mvua, yani hatuwezi sema plant zitamea. Na kwa desert area sio ati hakunanga fertile soil, ama soil yenye haiwezi saidia plant zimee, no. According to me, sio ati no, according to me.
Okay.
But ni mvua ndio hakunaga huko, si ndio?
Yeah.
Lakini sio fertile soil hakunanga, ama soil yenye haiwezi hold water ama tuseme moisture. Yeah, so itasaidia aje ndio tu plant hizo? Yeah, najua umeelewa hiyo swali.
Okay. Basically, the sodium polycrylate helps us, it has the ability to hold water over a long period of time. That's why, as I stated earlier, you can go even for a month without watering. This is because the sodium polycrylate has the ability to hold water. Ushaiona ile pampas mtoto ametumia, like amekojolea? Yeah, basically that is the idea. We want hiyo venye na retain water, mtoto unaona ako sawa. So hiyo ku retain water ndo is what we are trying to bring it to our soil. Unapata in the dry areas, maji, the soil haiko kwa the water is not in the soil. So this sodium polycrylate helps us hold water over a long period of time. Alafu tena tumesema kuwa si kuwa tunaleta maji that mvua inyeshe, no. Hii sodium polycrylate inatusaidia ku hold water over a long period of time. Sijui kanime expandia.
Just one question, then we go to the next. Just one.
Thank you so much for your presentation. So, I've seen actually the management, the organogram. So it is actually based on forest. But you have never thought of even expanding it, because I've seen it is like it is going to be utilized there. So have you thought of expanding it? Because I saw it, there is the principle and all that. So I could have wished maybe you think of targeting even other places. Although that is actually the management.
Yeah.
So which means it is going to be utilized in that institution. I saw the principle, yes.
It is an innovation.
Okay.
Yeah. We were trying to see how it can help us hold water so that we can kuambia watu wengine waitumie pia.
My concern was it is actually going to be utilized by the organization. So you are the innovators, but I saw in that structure there is the principle, which means it is actually for that institution. That is what I was saying. Yeah.
It is called commercial production of soaps.
So did they sponsor you? Of course they sponsored you. Sinivo?
Of course, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's give them a clap. The next is Nairobi TTI.
Good afternoon. So my name is Derek Odhiambo from Nairobi Technical Training Institute. I'm doing diploma in applied biology together with my partner who is here, analytical chemistry. So allow us to take you through our company product. Our company name is Nitec, our commercial product for soap, detergents, and beauty products. Now, what you can see here is basically a waste. Most of you, 90% know that this is a waste. It's eggshell. Now, what we do actually, what we do is actually, we do recycle waste from eggshell, and then we make products out of it, especially cosmetic product, because we know that cosmetic industry is a thriving industry. Now, what we do, according to our problem statement, is that most of the customers, our customers, preferably ladies, wanted to do away with chemicals. They wanted to move away from chemically produced cosmetic products to something natural, which is effective and also affordable. So that's why we are here. We are trying to eliminate chemicals from the industry, as well as even introducing soaps and detergents, which might be helpful. Actually, it's very helpful when it comes to institutions, hospitals, and also even if you go to hotels and eateries. So our project was mainly about preserving or embracing the 3 R's, which is reduce, recycle, and reuse. So according to the slide, if you can just slide, please. For the sake of time, you can see that the effectiveness of our product is highlighted there by the pictorial views. You can see the person was after and also before. And that is the effect, because the product which we have here, the eggshell contains protein, which is actually nutritional, and it is very effective for your skin. Those are the eggshells that we do collect, and it's very sustainable because we know that eggshells are available anywhere you go. You can find eggshells in bakeries. Actually, they help us. So it's very sustainable. We do get them at actually a very cheaper cost. Then if you could just move forward, please. Move forward. I've already talked about the problem statement, which is very clear. And also, you could just move forward. So our target customers, definitely, predominantly ladies, and also our children aging group, and also the cosmetic industries is all we target. Then we're going to partner. Our partners, our key partners actually, this is very essential because our institution is our key partner. The Kenya Bureau of Standards, because most of our products, the detergents, are kept certified. They have the quality mark of standardization. Cosmetic industry, dermatologists, poultry farmers, and baking industries, actually this is an improvement. We want more poultry farmers to embrace this one. And the Kenya Association of Manufacturers. Please, if you can move forward. The revenue, I want you to look at the table of actually, before I go there, the market strategy. We know that actually this actually affects the youth. So we do use TikTok, the social medias platform. We also use one radio station, which is NAFC Africa, for advertisement. We also use some pictorial evidence and even innovations like here, which we help that we actually hope that through our innovation and showing people that this is no longer waste, we can get more revenue from here. But for the sake of revenue, you can see that that was a product that we have, and the product cost per kg and liters, and also selling cost per kg and liters, and the profit that we do get. Another one for detachment, if you can move, it's still the same. Those are the things that we do. Now, if I may just pose a question to the audience, I may ask you, mostly even if it's ladies, which products do you prefer when it comes to cosmetic products? Do you prefer natural, or do you prefer the products that we do have in the market? Actually, I will not answer that one. It will be answered by many people who have been coming and buying our products, including this sector, this side here, in fact. I have a lot of people who are buying the product. So it's evident that many people like our product, and we hope in the coming future, the cosmetic industry will be pure, natural, and free from chemicals. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kisumu, you are present, and I know your principal is here. Then, karibu sana, Madam Principal. I want to present when your principal here. Just come. So thank you, Madam, for coming to be with us during this speeching. Kuja na laptop. Maybe you can wave to them so that they know you are around. That is the Chief Principal, Kisumu National Polytechnic. Thank you, karibu. So, yeah, I know there's a question. No question from the audience?
My question is, I've seen your range of products. All your products use eggshells, because I've also seen a spray. Yeah. Does the spray have eggshells?
Yeah, that's the uniqueness of our product, because it has an eggshell, a composite of eggshell. Actually, this spray, if you use it, until you bathe is when the smell will go away. It's not an eggshell smell, obvious, but it does have a good scent. So it's unique in its own way.
Okay, from the judge side, I would have a question, and thank you for your presentation. I don't know, you did your testing, but you've not been able to sample the various faces. You've just shown one. Because with the little knowledge maybe I have from my personal experience, is we have different types of faces. Yeah. Some are oily, some are normal, some are dry. Maybe in terms of natural, again, we don't want just to appear natural just for the sake, everybody's talking natural. But we just want also factual information that even when we use these products, these are the results and these are the effects. So the sampling ought to be inclusive and representatives of every population with their types of skins.
Yeah, that's a very good question, and I was hoping for that question, in fact. So we have done numerous tests, including patch test also. And because of time, obviously, we cannot display a variety or even influx of people who have done the same. The same. So what we're doing actually, we are considering those sensitive and even severe skin, because when you do analysis or an average, you look at those severe, and then you come up with a composite, like a sample. When making a sample, you take a majority, or just a minority group, to represent the majority. That's the essence of sampling. So what we did is that we took some people. That one that was displayed was other person, apart from the one we have. Also in our labeling, in our labeling product, we also have different face. So that's to show you that we do have numerous people. It's only because of time. I just took a moment to show you effectiveness of it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for the presentation. However, when you say people are using your product and you have so many customers, it remains a allegation unless you have data to show us.
Yeah.
But it's a nice presentation. So next we have Kisumu with a remotely reloadable energy meter. Who are the presenters?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm called Wycliffe Odongo Otieno from the Kisumu National Polytechnic.
Hello, folks. I'm Joseph Ochieng Oliech, of course, from the great Kisumu National Polytechnic, pursuing diploma in electrical and electronics engineering.
Okay. We present to you a title of the project that is remotely reloadable energy meter under the category of electrical and electronics engineering, majorly power option.
Okay, when we traject our view on the customer problem solution, first of all, when we look at the current meters that we are having, of course, the prepaid meters, call it the tokens, or the postpaid meters, they have a ton of inconveniences. First of all, when we look at the prepaid meters, they are being fed away by the, when we look at the postpaid meters, they are being fed away by the postpaid meters. Those are the tokens one. This will incur huge losses to the utility provider, that is the KPLC. So we saw it wise to integrate this postpaid meter with a cutting-edge GSM technology to improve the scalability, efficiency, and convenience. How did we do this? We integrated this postpaid meter with the GSM technology. Okay.
Okay, if we go to the overview of the innovation, the mission of our innovation is to empower individual and business with the cutting-edge GSM technology, in that we want to eliminate the physical billing of the tokens to the physical billings of the units to the tokens, which is not practicable to the people with disabilities into the economy right now. That's the reason why we are coming up with this innovation to include all the people in the economy right now.
Adding on to that, when we look at the procedure in which you follow to reload the prepaid meter, first of all, you pay to Kenya Power via credit card, M-Pesa, then they send you a code. After that, the code, you have to be physically there to dial the meter for you to reload. But this is so manual. In the current situation, the manual work is being substituted and mitigated by automation. So we are coming up with this meter to remotely reload these meters. Let's assume somebody at home is semi-illiterate or illiterate, or maybe he has a physical disability. Or maybe you are not at home. How will you reload this? And maybe you have some machineries like refrigerators that need to keep on running to avoid losses or to keep your food fresh. How will you address this? So this is the reason why we are coming up with this meter to allow remote reloading regardless of the geographical location you are.
Thank you. Another major lead to the new technology that we are trying to bring in is that, as you all know, that currently people do engage in daily activities which cannot allow somebody to check on the remaining units on the token. So we are integrating this our meter with the GSM technology in that it can notify you when you are running low on units. And if you reload the units, it automatically reloads and you continue enjoying your power.
Another wonderful feature about this meter is the real-time alerts that you get. This will enable easy energy management by the industries, enterprises, homes. How? When you are consuming your tokens, you will be notified. In case they are being depleted, you will be notified. After reloading, you will be notified. This will enable you to manage the consumption of your power.
Thank you. If we look at the revenue of the budget, right now the prototype innovation, that is one innovation, cost us 43,050. This is why, due to challenges that we occurred during fabrication, being that we were not conversant with some components, some got burnt, and in the subsequent production,
Time up.
we will sell it at 10,000 shillings. Thank you.
Okay, the floor is open for P's and Q's.
Questions from the audience, kindly. From the judges? One question from the judges.
Do you have that meter? Do you have that meter with you?
Yes, we have a...
I think it will be better if you show us what you have.
Okay, this is you can carry it up. Yeah, this is the prototype one.
Okay. No, Daktari, we are not hearing you.
It is okay, but we expected you to demonstrate a bit.
No.
Yeah. But time is, I think time is a bummer. You still have a few minutes. You can briefly do it. And maybe the cameraman to project it.
Can we get the power supply so that we demonstrate? Because this depends on the power supply.
Yeah, it is okay.
It cannot work without supply of power.
Okay, it is okay.
Yeah.
I want to come to this other end here. Anybody with a laptop here? Or a source can come? It's okay.
Thank you for your presentation, but still you needed to have done a nice model, revenue model for your project, because I know there's some cost that was used there to come up with a project, so that even as you take it to the market, there is something that is giving us some income, maybe from your work. So you need to do the costing for the future presentations. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, the cost for the future presentation, we have it already. For commercial production, 1 meter will cost us 6,500. And when we are now selling it to utility provider, we will sell it at 8,000 shillings, making a profit of 1,500. And in a day, we can make 100 meters. 100 meters times 1,500, that is a total of 150,000 a day. And that's the profit that we'll make. After we've deducted the tax, which is 16%, that is 10,000, we remain with 140,000 in a day. Thank you.
Go for the presentation. Let's give them a good clap. Let's go, yes. Yeah, thank you, Chief Principal. Wengine hamuna wakubwa wenu sasa. Thank you. So we have a resource TTI with a commercial vegetable cutter.
Okay. My name is Zakaria Kemboy from Olesos Technical Training Institute.
And my name is Mercy Matei from Olesos.
We are presenting a commercial vegetable cutter. Next. A commercial vegetable cutter is a machine that is used to cut sukuma wiki, carrots, cucumber, and the rest. We have come up with this project. We have come up with this project to solve the mamambogas in the ground. We are focusing on the government agenda of the bottom-up agenda of the uplifting the mamamboga from the ground. Yeah. Next slide.
I don't have the control. Okay, I've realized it was displaying in the background.
Commercial vegetable cutter is a product of Smart Mamamboga Grocery Company Limited. The aim of the innovation is to improve an automated machine to women in the vegetable or grocery business. The innovation seeks to address the following achievement.
The main problems that we are solving are, like, for example, in our school, unaweza enda huko mama mboga anatumia kisu. Most of them wanajikata, unapata mboga yako unachukua iko na damu. Then the other problem, unapata the queue ni mrefu sana. So kwenda kuchukua mboga ni usiku. So the main purpose or the solutions that we are solving in this is the vegetable cutter reduces the injuries from those mamambogas. Then the other problem is the poor quality production is the main problem that they are getting, because unapata laini ni mrefu and they need more production from it. Then we have the solutions. Solutions is a affordable processing machine. It's affordable because it's very cheap and it's light. Then we are reducing risks exposure in among small-scale vegetable handlings.
You can see the picture from there. It is transparent. You can see your vegetable when it's being cut. We are using the solars. We have a solar and a battery for the people in the interior who does not have electricity. That is why we have come up with this one.
So we are targeting majorly women in business, both women and men in business, institutions, and even hotels.
Our revenue models per now is the institution. We are seeking for the sponsors so that we can produce in mass. Questions?
It's okay.
Yes,
Okay, okay. Yes,
I have,
continue. Bring your laptop.
Okay, my question is, the first question is that you talked about helping Mama Mboga, but I don't see if you are helping them, because if you can have such innovation, it means that you are even destroying their business, because why should I go and buy Mboga from Mama Mboga if I can buy this and do it for myself? Because you'll be making life easier for me rather than Mama Mboga. And the next question is, do you specify on the sizes of the Mboga being cut? Yes. Or what is the mechanism behind it?
Okay, let me start from the second question. The sizes of the Mboga, it will depend with the adjustment of the knives of the machine. The first question, we are coming up with this project so that we can improve Mama Mboga from using hands to machine. Yeah.
Somebody stand here. Then we can go to judges.
I wanted to ask that, for example, the Mboga that are there, for example, most of us here are comrade. Unachukua mboga ya 10 bob. Alafu awashe, before hata awashe hiyo solar. Speed anakuaga nayo, angekuwa mmaliza hiyo nini? Si ndio? Hiyo ya 10 bob, si ndio? Mama Mboga, maybe if you talk about the, maybe harvest, harvest as an institution, si ndio? We do it sukuma wiki. Maybe we can use that there. But how can Mama Mboga use that machine? Awashe, akate mboga ya 10 bob, alafu azime.
Okay.
Ama maybe ni kibanda. So most of them, it is not easy to come and set up a solar, maybe inverters, nini. It is a bit expensive. The machine, you have not counted the cost of the machine. Plus, so it's a bit expensive according to me. Maybe you'll explain to me. Then, the machine, according to what I've seen there, the machine, I have not seen a way that you can adjust the machine so that it can cut mboga kidogo. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me answer your question. First of all, this machine is faster than using of hands. This machine can cut 90 kilograms of sukuma wiki in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Then after that, you ingine tapresentiwa baadaye. Kindly.
So to add on that, umesema jinsi ya sizes, according to the sizes, venye umeona hiyo machine, only the hand, kuna ka place you feed the machine with the phages. So kuna place mkono yako iwezi pita ikaingia ndani ya mashini. So there is a limit, Mama Mboga hawezi akajikata the same way akitumia kisu anajikata. Yeah.
Sawa sawa, niko na swali juu muongea Kiswahili, wacha tuendelee na Kiswahili. Wakati mlikuwa mnakuja na hiyo innovation, mlikuwa mna target akina nani? Kwa sababu ukisema ni Mama Mboga, vile mwanafunzi mmoja amesema, hiyo ni kama unamharibia kazi. It is not cost effective. Baada atalipa stima ndio aweze kutumia hiyo mashini. Ya pili, mimi nafikiria hiyo mashini mlikuwa mnarahisishia wanafunzi kazi wenye wanaishi hostels na wanajipikia, ama wauni kazi ikuwe rahisi wakitaka vegetables, lakini kwa mama mboga it is a big no, mmemnyang'anya kazi.
Okay, for the mama mboga tumekuja na hii innovation so that to improve, atoke from kata na mkono akuje to the machine through the government agenda of the bottom up of uplifting the mama mboga. Yeah.
Bado na kurudia na bottom up hiyo. Hiyo ni ya government. Na huyu ni mama mboga amezoea kisu. Hana gharama yote katika kisu chake. Ni kunoa kisu. Na hii mashini yako inatumia nini? Si inatumia stima?
No, it's not stima. Inatumia battery na solar. Yeah.
Bado mama mboga ameinka some expense zenye angenunua visu zingine 5. Unaona, hiyo sola angenunua visu vingine 5 na angekuwa amenoa. Kwa hivyo hiyo innovation mimi kwangu ninaona ni kama inafuta watu wengine kazi. Kwa sababu wakati mama mboga angeajiriwa na wasichana wengine ama wamama wenzake wamsaidie kukata mboga ni stima na hiyo mashini. Na hiyo mashini inataka battery ama inataka nini? Inataka sola. And then unakuja kwa agenda ya bottom up. Imetumika wapi kafaulu? Haijatumika mahali popote kafaulu kwa mama mboga. Mama mboga bado anakata mboga. Kwa hivyo kuja na innovation nyingine. Kitu cha pili nikiongelea kuhusu innovation, nikiangalia ni zile ambazo tunaziona ziko nje kwa maduka tayari. So unless uniambie wakati mlichukua hiyo ni nini mumeongeza ndani ambayo iko na utofauti na zile ambazo ziko kwa maduka.
Okay.
Those are suggestions you are being given. They are very good. Think about it. And actually, I said, as you develop your innovations, compare with what is in the market and put innovation. Because if I want to buy, for example, there is your commodity you are saying, if I want a vegetable cutter, Kwanjumi, I will get it at 2,000, 1,500. Now, I would also suggest you check the shape of your gadget. It is nice. But somebody akikuja mara ya kwanza anaweza kuona kama shaft cutter. Ile ya majani. Unanielewa? So to me I would suggest to look at the way you can kamondero ka smart, but it's a good innovation. Just take the suggestion what others have seen and it will be very nice. We have next Michuki. Can you give them a clap? Expert car system and smart gate. So we are seeing these are 2. Okay, sawa. Sawa. It's okay.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Kivai from Michuki Technical Institute. Today I'm going to take you through our project, or my own project, which will be expert car system and the smart gate, which will showing how automated technology is coming up and how to overcome some obstacles, all to minimize challenges in our country today. I will take you in a brief outline. I will explain the functionality of the project, how it will impact the government, and the future, how it will impact the future of our country, all in the world. Next. I welcome all. Inside the project, this is the first one is the automated vehicle, which is using expert system technology, and the next one is the gate, which will be also automated. Then the expert system will be a system which will be making decision on its own and be able to make changes. Then in my project, the smart gate, I will be minimizing the intruders in let's say in companies, all these, because only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter the companies, let's say their institution. Then what about the expert car system? The expert car system, as an obstacle, as sensor technology, which will be detecting obstacles on the way. And if that obstacle is not removed all clearly on the path, it will not continue until the obstacle is being cleared on the way. With that, we'll minimize the accidents on the roads and others. Next. Then the environmental conservation. With the use of this vehicle, it will be can be used solar energy or the electricity. So we'll minimize the corrosive gases, and we will use the readily material available in the environment. Next. How security comes, we'll minimize corruption. Now let's say there at the gate. So you see, bribing is real. So I want to enter your company, and I don't meet the minimum requirement. So I can even give you something so that I can enter. But with the use of the automated gate, only authorized personnel will be allowed to enter the gate. With the use of the automatic vehicle, it will minimize the accidents because it will be detecting everything on the way. About the commercialization, this is how I'm going to bring my project into big scale and earn and also assist our Kenyans today and even worldwide. Yeah. Then the project will create employment because now when when I start this company, I will require people who has a bit high technology in electricals. I will also require the industry that will be producing metal to manufacture these cars. And also I will require the ICT who will be programming and installing those technology that will be sensing and detecting all these. Then the future growth of this project. In our Kenya today, there is a big gap because every day accidents are occurring on the roads. But with the use of this technology, we will minimize the accident on the roads, and then we save lives of our people today and also worldwide. Before then, I can briefly describe how the vehicle will be working. Now, let's say this is an obstacle. All there in the highway. This is now the vehicle which has all that technology. Now, this vehicle is powered. It's powered on. So it will be detected if there is an obstacle. If that obstacle is cleared on the way, it will continue moving. No. Okay. Okay, any question next? Okay, that was the last one. Question, any question?
Two questions from the audience, kindly, because of time.
Hi. So you did present well, but just a few clarifications. Are you going to modify the already present cars to be able to prevent like the accidents, or are you going to make new cars so that they have the system? And then the second question is, I know you're using ultrasonic, yeah? So how are you going to regulate so that you can be able to modify based on distance? Let's say kama kwa traffic, mse a halt haraka, at what distance are you able to prevent it, and are you able to regulate it so that it caters for that, but also maybe long distance and such stuff? Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your question. Okay, now, this technology can be applied on the either way. Now, for example, now let's say, for example, you have your own car and it's already working, and now you want to use our technology. We can come and use this our technology in your car, because sometimes you can unaweza enda then by mistake your vehicle is not working well, but the sensor will be connected direct to the engine, which acts as the motherboard of the vehicle. So after it detects an obstacle, it will stop immediately. Second, we can manufacture our own cars and use the same technology. Your second question, you've asked about the distance. Okay, in the programming side, you will have to set a certain distance. Let's say in the highway, you can set a distance of, let's say, 20 centimeter, 30 centimeter, but it will be displayed on the vehicle. So it's up to you to select what you want and what is good for you.
From Arvis still. So I was asking, when you decide to use, for example, an ultrasonic or another sensor that can act as an ultrasonic, while the car is in motion, and then it senses an object, according to what I've seen you demonstrating, it will stop once, isn't it? It will stop once.
Not
Yeah.
really.
That's what I've seen. So when it stops once, due to inertia, that hiyo story ya inertia of hiyo unafanya physics kama mimi. So itasimama mara moja, alafu sasa kama kuna watu ndani ama kama imebeba kitu, so ita tend to kuendelea. Kama ni watu wataumia, si ndio? Na wataumia.
No.
Ukisimama mara moja hivi na iko inaenda.
I'll explain that.
We'll explain. Yeah. So according to me, wataumia. So
According to you.
while you are trying to avoid the accident, so you'll explain.
Okay, thank you. Now, this is how it goes. For example, this car is on high speed. Now, it will be able to detect an obstacle when it is on the, let's say, for example, a bridge falls accidentally and you are on the highway. Now, in this case, the vehicle will start detecting slowly by slowly to lowering the speed. Yeah, in this case, there is many sensors that there is the radar sensor, there is several sensors which combine together and they work well.
Judges, kindly one.
I'm still conceptualizing on the practicability of it. I'm not an expert in automotive, but I was wondering, it will be able to send, and you know this is a car moving on the road, so I was wondering what will this car sense and what will not sense, because you realize when you are driving on the road, there are even other cars you are following. There are so many objects on the road, even the whatever. So if it keeps on stopping, and then I was also wondering, it is targeting where is it actually more appropriate? That was what I was trying to conceptualize.
Okay, thank you. Now, in our Kenya today, if everyone accept this technology and you apply it in your car, I apply it in my car, and everyone. So if it's on the highway, the car which is ahead of you will detect that there is an obstacle. And if your car applies the same technology, it will defend you from hitting the other vehicle.
Okay. Any other question? So that's a good innovation. But as you have heard from the concern is about on the road, there are so many obstacles. You need to separate which will make the car stop so that it doesn't keep on stopping. 2, I would suggest to you that that innovation will defeat if you think about conflict resolution. Like where people are fighting, they are clearing landmines. If it can detect that, they will develop military so much to detect, those countries where war has ravaged, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can think about deploying such a vehicle that can be able to detect, because if it can detect obstacle, you can just program and detect other harmful devices.
Yeah.
It will work. Otherwise, rethink what people have, audience has told you about moving on Kenyan road. It will really pose a challenge. However, it is a good innovation.
Thank you.
So we have next one is from Kisii National Polytechnic. Let's give him a clap. With what they are calling redefining public care with nature-inspired innovation. Okay, sir.
Hello, good evening. My name is Maslin Gesara Ayenda from Kisii National Polytechnic, and here is my marketing agent. She can introduce herself.
All protocols observed, good evening. I'm Cynthia Gatimwera from Kisii National Polytechnic, the marketing agent. Thank you.
Okay, I'm representing Alicia Sofresh, which is a fabric softener and a freshener. It's a 2-in-1 product. We made it using 3 ingredients. There is a conditioner base called dihyquat, which is eco-friendly to the environment, and a color and a perfume. And there we had different colors. So you can see we have white, we have blue, and we have the other one. And we had the different fragrances. We had the deep fresh, we had the internal ego, and we had the lavender. So you just need to use any fragrance of your choice and any color of your choice. Yeah, the reason why we came up with the idea is that we discovered there are so many the problems we discovered. Yeah, they are like when you look at the market, the existing products, they are so expensive, but they are so expensive, and they are also they compromise the freshness. They are also not they are not they don't have long-lasting freshness. Yeah, and they cause skin irritation because of their harsh chemicals they used. The solutions, ours, their softness, they have long-lasting softness. Once you have used it, you don't need to iron your clothes. It has wrinkle resistance, and it's also cost-effective. Like this one is 1.5 liters. We sell at 700 shillings. But when you go to the market, the 1.5 liters they sell at 1,000 to 1,200 shillings. So you see, it is cost-effective, and also the 750 ml. This one is 750 ml. We sell it at 350 shillings. But when you go to the market, the 750 ml, it's around 600 to 800. So you see, it is cost effective. And also, it's durable. It maintains the durability of your cloth. It doesn't change any condition of your cloth. And how it works, the conditioner base we actually bought it while it is being fabricated. We actually buy it while it's being done, everything. So we buy it a product itself while it's being mixed. This product, it has the microcapsules. these microcapsules, when you use it, when you use it in freshening your clothes, it comes in contact with your clothes, and this microcapsule, they want it broken up and fresh and bring the softness on your clothes. And it has the natural ingredients and also the biodegradable formula. The way it's being designed, you don't need to use small amounts. So you just need to use the small amount for large fabrics, and it's being used, and it was made by the natural ingredients, that is cetryl alcohol, some other 2 chemicals. Okay.
Because of time, let me market our product. They have different fragrances.